Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are the Smoking Dragons, and we are your average dungeon crawlers. And today, we're getting back into Legend of Arcadia, episode Mithos, session 4. Edgy AF. Let's go. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
We've been here. And if you're watching this is now airing on Wednesday. Woo! Because the live campaign is back, assuming that happens. I'm just trying to tell the future, but we know how the dragons are. Something could come up and we could just not have it on, not have the live campaign back on Monday, and this will be on Monday instead. So if it's that, I'll be sure to edit in something like a Vader clip or something like, I lied. As a catch in the beginning. I'm altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. But yeah, if not, then I'm gonna look really dumb for saying that I'll edit that in. I might do it anyways.
Let's do it anyway.
You agreed to stay away! I lied.
But anyways, I'm super excited to be back with these characters once again. And it's pretty good. We're gonna get right back into it, and let's go ahead and talk about what happened last time in Legend of Arcadia episode Mithos. After walking through the Mythosian wasteland, having that near-death experience with that robot, the automaton, and finally getting even closer to the base that they saw it off in the distance, the group decides, let's have a plan of attack. Let's figure out what we're going to do. We're going to go stealthy. Stealthy is the option. Let's do it. Let's go stealth.
Something like that.
So we had determined that Zera, Prilin, and Chips were the stealthiest members of the party.
Motherfucker.
However, Zera decided to stay a little bit back, while Prilin and Chips were to take out both of the guards at the outside of the base. Prilin beautifully disappears into the night. Nary a trace to be found. Chips, on the other hand. Good old Chips Dubbo lets out a battle cry and just runs straight at these guys and completely confuses them. Completely baffles them. What the hell is this big ass brick shit house elf doing running at me? And with continuing that battle cry, this is for Ron Jenkins! Goes to attack and misses. Goes past, and while distracting these two, Prilin takes out one of the guards, while the other one has his blaster pointed at Chips. Nero, using his mage hand, throws dirt in this poor soul's face, and just pocket sands him, and just he is further distracted, and Chips then ignites his energy daggers and just gives him some horns off the side, and it just slips right off. Very, very wonderful, very graphic. However, the alarm has been tripped. Quick thinking, Nero decides to activate his channel divinity and encases the entire party in a dark, inky dome of protection kind of thing. Finos then, acting on top of that, while 5 guards come out to inspect what had happened, Finos casts Sickening Radiance, or that's the spell, Sickening Radiance.
Yes, I believe so. Yes, Sickening Radiance.
Fantastic, awesome. I remember the spell. And you all got to watch them slowly die and pretty much just throw up all their internal organs and just completely just expire right in front of you. It was a wonderful thing. It was great for the kids, great for the TV. Perfect daytime programming. So then came the job of deactivating the alarm, which was done. And then a voice came from the radio that one of the guards had on them, asking for a report. Chips, without even a second thought, grabs the radio and begins just having a chat with this guy, and he takes on the name of the guard, which in Celestial means something completely different, but translated out into Common is Charles Chuck. So as Charles Chuck, he somehow is able to get a lot of information out of this guy while also not making him suspicious at all of what had transpired. So with that negotiation out of the way, our heroes, hunters, cleared the front of all the bodies, with Chips, grabbing somebody by the holes that he made in their head and chucking the body just off in a direction, and piling the bodies on top of that and casting Leoman's tiny hut, Nero's version of it, and then they infiltrate the base. As they first get into the base, they realize that there's a lot more going on here than what they thought before. They learn that there are way more people involved. It seems that it also could have been bankrolled by somebody who has a lot of money, because this is not like a ragtag resistance. This is like a full-blown rebellion that is being sponsored in some way. And they also get some more information and find Nero's once friend, Mitar, bathing in a regeneration chamber. And decide that after 30 minutes have passed, Chips as Charles Chuck needed to check in once again because a perimeter check was promised. So they decide to lie and say that there's some automatons fighting them outside, and it's all crazy, and they need everybody out of the base. Somehow convinced that it worked. That everybody leaves the base, save two who are locked in a room, and are convinced that they should just go to sleep. And then they find some blueprints and schematics for the base. They also figure out that there's a plan to completely, full-blown terrorism, and just completely destroy the Tower of Exelos, which would kill pretty much everybody in Exelos for the most part. At least a good majority of them. And that's a big bad. That's a big no-no. That's should not happen. Zera also finding out that they're using material that was created by her grandparents, and it should have been, completely lost. They got rid of it, but no, not really, I guess. Someone always keeps something. So, with the more personal stake in this than originally thought, our hunters continue inside the base to rescue the diplomats, which there's only one here. The other two have been shipped off to different corners of the continent, one in Ethos and one in Atmos. Also, side note, when they lied about automatons, there were actually automatons. Probably because they made so much noise and attracted some. So they're kind of taking care of that right now, as well as Mitar. He's out there fighting too, allegedly. So we pick things back up with episode Mithos as we are delving deeper into the base. Also, Three Doors Down reference.
So, are we still in the room?
No, you guys have left that room and you've started heading down the hallway that you initially went down first. That was on the left.
Okay. Damn, I wanted to check the terminal I was checking to see the name of the person that already fled Mithos.
Oh, they wouldn't have that information.
Okay, then never mind then.
So you continue down the hall, and it breaks off to the right. That leads further into the base. That leads kind of down. So you head down this hallway. You hang that right, and you head down the passageway. Again, meeting virtually no resistance. The entire base is practically clean. You guys already have the schematics, and you know where the diplomat is being held. So all you do is you just follow through each of these passageways. There was supposed to be encounters, but I mean, hey, you know, I'll admit when I'm beat. So you follow all these passageways, and you get to the holding cells, and you enter in, and most of the holding cells are empty. Actually, everybody roll me perception checks.
Ooh, nat 20. 26.
Oh.
Very good.
Not 20.
Oh my god!
26.
Wow.
Anybody else? Anybody else nat 20?
Oh my god.
20s for anybody else?
Not a nat 20.
But a dirty 20?
No, 23.
Oh, okay.
14.
I'm gonna take a picture.
What was that, Finos? You're muted.
My bad.
I think you mouthed 8. I was just going to
Yes.
say, you mouthed 8. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. I can't math. 22, if that matters.
Finos, you're too busy just thinking about how you thought these guys would be the good guys, but turns out they're fucking terrorists. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Pretty shitty too at the same time. It's rough.
And
Finos being
Zera-
recording his thoughts.
And Zera, you're also caught in your thoughts, like, how did this material even how did they even come into possession of this material? It should have been completely disposed of.
Pa promised me he got rid of it.
So, but the rest of you notice that there's quite a lot of blood in these empty cells. Seems like their previous occupants are probably dead based on the amount of blood, or it could be multiple people's blood that was spilled on the ground. Who knows? But you do see one of the diplomats. You see Kiel.
Oh.
One of the Cordovan diplomats, and he kind of just like is holding on to the bars because he's white knuckling the bars. And then he sees you, he goes, and he starts like doing like motions with his hands.
Is this a familiar motion? Like, is he casting like a somatic spell or something, or is he like signing?
Roll insight.
Oh, +8. Let's go. 21.
He's signing.
Oh,
I don't know sign language, or else I would do it myself.
Yeah.
But he's signing.
Hold on. Is this like Cordovan, like mainland sign language? Like, would we know this at all?
It'd be CSL, common sign language.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Is he deaf?
Huh?
Is he deaf?
You never asked him.
Oh shit.
He,
Yeah, we only talked to one of the three, to be fair.
That's true.
unfortunately, like, I know tongues, but that only works on spoken languages.
Oh my
I
God.
don't understand this.
Can't.
Um,
I guess we just let him out then.
He's probably trying to tell us something though.
I'm gonna like reach my hand towards the door and like watch him to see if there's like a no, like a, you know.
He does this.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So thumbs up. I'm
Can
gonna
I check for
put my hands
traps?
Go ahead and roll investigation and add your proficiency if you don't already have proficiency in it.
I'm not gonna look.
What you thinking, Zero?
How do I know? Okay.
Just thinking maybe I could use like the little flip phone thing to communicate with him instead, unless Zera does know
30-20.
sign language.
I would say it's not a common thing in Mithos to have sign language, because like I mean you have
Yeah.
you have
So then,
typing
knowing
things.
that, Zera would just try and use that to communicate with him.
Yeah. And Prilin, you do this entire pretty much cell is wired to explode.
Oh fuck. Yeah, it's gonna explode, you guys.
It's wired to explode if anybody tampers with the cell. So you can't pick the lock, can't take it apart. As if it's damaged in any way,
It explodes.
it explodes. Yeah.
Is there
Check.
like a device anywhere, like a keypad to disable it, or anything in your interaction mechanism somewhere?
Yes, there is a keypad on the wall next to the cell, and it is a 5-digit key code.
It sounds like a job for Zera.
Well, you didn't happen to find anything in the notes, did you? Chips and Prilin, you were looking around in the room. I found a few other pieces of bits and stuff, but
But also,
I don't know
while
if I've-
signing, I don't think any of you can understand what he's saying.
Zera's just going to type in, "We'll get you out, mate," and show it to him. Stay calm.
Nods.
Can I reach my hand and no, we can't because there's an explosion, huh? If I touch anything, I was gonna say if he can like write it with his finger on my hand.
Well, as long as you're not tampering with the cell, you can
Okay.
like reach your hand in there. and
Yeah.
stuff like
I was like, if I can like, Real would go in and like reach their hand in and see if he could spell out whatever he's trying to tell us, like A, B, or 1.
Sure, you can reach your. Do you have a writing utensil? Okay. So you reach your hand in there and hand him a writing utensil, and he starts writing on your hand, and you immediately notice that he's not writing in common.
Okay. Cool.
He's writing in infernal.
I speak Infernal. I understand this.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll whatever gets written down, I'll end up like look at it and be like, oh no, I can't read that. Nope. I try to read that in common, and that doesn't work. Anyone know this? Can anyone read? Is that what's
yeah,
familiar to you?
Definitely looks familiar. It's a little bit different scratch than I'm used to, but yeah.
So the gist of what it's saying is that this cell is booby trapped. I don't know where the others are. You should probably just leave me.
Oh no. Where's my-
I'm gonna look around and be like, do you think I can Misty Step in there and grab him and Misty Step out?
Are you asking me or are you asking everybody else?
I'm asking the group. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Are you able to like take somebody else with you with Misty Step?
Well, like I've always imagined it as like it's yourself, but if I'm holding somebody, is like, I'll
There are
cradle them. No.
if it says in the description of Misty Step that you could take somebody else, then you can. Otherwise, that's like a spell like Dimension Door or Thunder Step.
I can teleport to a non-occupied space, so it's just gonna be me.
Yeah, it's just gonna be you.
I mean,
Do we
maybe I
still
could
have
reduce him now.
like Zera
They may
said-
also have the floor weighted.
Oh yeah. Huh.
So
That's also a possibility.
Zera said that maybe the code was in the notes. Do we still have? Did I I don't know. Did I take it with me?
Yeah,
Did
you would have pilfered the file.
Okay.
Yeah,
Knowing
I've got
you.
Zera has
Yeah.
documented as much as she can, and I know that Rillin and Chips were doing that as well. So
So like
military
there
boys.
a code or numbers or
Looking
I don't-
through, you're really seeing only like codes of like four digits. You're not really seeing any 5-digit codes. It's 6-digit codes,
okay.
but nothing 5-digit. It seems like this code was probably committed to memory for whoever was in charge. They did not want any possibility that this person could get out.
Could Ron Jenkins' trusty multi-tool hack the keypad?
You can certainly try.
Um,
I just might remind you,
It could
if
explode.
you fell,
if it fails,
Campaign over.
Maybe don't.
and
Zera
like,
will help if Chips is gonna head over there with the tool. Then yeah, Zera
Maybe.
will help him use the tool.
or maybe
roll in
Chips
that
helps
corner.
Zera.
Yeah.
Question for DM when we have a chance.
go ahead and ask it now.
All right. Since we're, I already did see invisibility was a little weird. I don't want to overstep too much. What's the like properties of this like force field at all? Is it strictly mechanical? And how does dispel magic work in the continent of Mithos?
I would say it would be if the technology is magi tech, then it could possibly dispel it.
Mhm,
But if
mhm.
it is strictly tech, then no.
And oh, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna see if I could like investigate the keypad itself, just like not touch it, but look at it. I don't know. I was a thief. I've stolen shit. I've opened things. See if like maybe like there's some fingerprints or like something I could see for the numbers to at least get the 5 numbers and then try to.
I like what you're thinking. That's good. That's good. Investigation.
Before
Yeah.
they do that, Nero walks over and like places his hand on Rillin's shoulder, and you see his eye glow, and he says, "You can do this," and he's gonna cast guidance,
Oh shit. Okay.
so you can add 1d4.
D4. Okay. Two. Investigation. 19.
19. There is what looks like a hard press on the number 2 and a hard press on the number 9. But that's about it.
God damn it. Okay.
You think that there's a faint press of 4.
Okay. Maybe I got a couple numbers. 2 and 9 for sure. Maybe 4. It's a 5-digit code.
If we weren't so pressed for time, I could have cast polymorph on him, maybe turned him into a fly and let him fly out, but I'm too worn out. I just don't have it in me today. I mean, we've got a few of the numbers. Don't know the order.
Anyone else want to look?
Is it
I'll give
Magitech?
it a go.
Roll Arcana.
Ooh. I'm not very bright. Dirty 20. Wow.
It is not Magi Tech.
Damn it.
You want to take a peek, Chips?
Yeah,
You
I'll
see
take a
any
look
other
at it.
numbers?
Roll investigation. With advantage because Prilin already kind of told you their
19.
findings. That's with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you get roughly the same. Roughly the same.
Okay.
I'll take a peek too.
Investigation advantage.
Triple advantage?
No.
Triple advantage.
Your multi-tool breaks. No. I'm kidding. Maybe next time, though.
With advantage, my best roll was a 9.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got the bad
You don't
rolls
know what
tonight.
you don't know what they're talking about, the 2, 9, and 4?
Huh?
You don't, you just
Come on,
don't see it.
guys.
I don't see anything. That's probably better than me seeing the wrong thing, though.
That means you had to have rolled like a 4.
I did. I rolled
You're
a
an intelligence class.
no, so I have a +4 investigation. I don't even, what did I say I rolled? I don't even remember.
9. So you
A
must
9.
roll the 5.
I rolled a 5, and I think I rolled a 3. And I definitely remember seeing a 3, so I definitely rolled a 3 on one of them.
No.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Is there like a power source anywhere?
Probably somewhere. Not near here.
Yeah,
that
Zera's
time
gonna have a look, and I don't think trying to figure out which buttons were pressed is going to be a great idea. I don't know that they'd have like multiple chances of opening this thing.
No.
So she's more gonna like try and lever it open, and Chips did say that he wanted to head over there with the multi-tool. So if Chips wants to help me, Zera would be asking for help though. She'd be like, you know, I'm gonna have a little jiggle of the, I'm gonna have a look at the wires. Anyone
Okay.
want to give me a hand?
I will help you in this endeavor.
All right, Zera, go ahead and roll with advantage.
I will step back against the wall, as far away
Same.
from this as I can get.
That was a 2, guys. Second one.
Oh gosh.
Oh, thanks for advantage. Oh god, I lost it. Where did you go? Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
No. Uh-oh.
No.
That's a 7. A 7 on the die.
We're dead.
Well,
What did you say it was? Investigation?
Arcana.
Arcana. Yeah, so
Because it
11.
specifically has to do with your magic
Oh, fuck.
in this sense, because you're good with technology.
How does your halfling, right? How does the lucky thing work with
It only works if
halflings?
you roll a 1.
It's only a 1.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
and I keep rolling 2s. I haven't rolled a 1 this campaign.
Hmm.
Must be nice. I've rolled plenty ones. But then again,
It'd
I
be
have
great
more- I
if
have-
I
have
actually
more
rolled a 1
options to
because then I
roll
could
than you guys.
re-roll it. You know. Yeah.
Okay. So you go and you go to lever it open and it and you've broken it.
Oh fuck.
No explosion though.
Wait, the panel?
The
like
panel.
the panel's broken?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Alright.
All right.
Zera's gonna go into like panic. She's if there's any wires that she can follow, she's going to be following wires. She's going to be looking at where the bits and pieces, like where the control panel is as opposed to where the cell is. If there's a power source of any kind, like she's just going to like goggles on.
All right.
She's going for
you
it.
Have, you have proficiency in Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So okay, you're going to give me 3 Arcana rolls, and we're just gonna do them one at a time. Okay. So first one.
Come on. That's a natural 20.
Woo!
Fantastic. Good start. Good start. So you immediately are just like, oh, and you're putting wires back together. You see the green wire goes here, blue wire here, and you even pull out one of your, solder it, and give me another one. This time, this one's advantage.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Another wire in there, and this right here, and now one more at advantage.
Oh, thank
Because you
God
think-
you said that.
You think you see something.
It's another frigging 2. Come on.
Oof.
That's another natural 20.
Oh,
Oh my God.
There we go. You go in and you're like, those fools, and you, and then you hear the cell.
Ira, my
opens-
heart is racing.
opens right up.
Nero's gonna walk over and see, like Zero's like in like panic hyperfixation mode, and like Zero, in your moment, would you notice that the gate opened or that the cell opened? Or are you too focused?
Well, that's her end goal, I guess. So yeah, she's like, as soon as the click happens, she just and just kind of sits there. Just she's a bit bummed
Nero's
now. She's like,
Gonna pat her on the back and say, "Very well done."
I think it worked. Is it? Are we alive?
I think so. Ugh.
The goddess has not
Chips,
called us
punch
back
me.
home yet.
Pinch. Actually, nah. Thinking about that again. Chips, don't pinch me.
Mm.
You're a bit big.
I'm gonna say in Infernal. I'm gonna say proceed carefully, slowly.
He signs a couple things and then just steps out. Nothing's happened.
I'm going to release a giant breath that I've been holding for too long. Because I still didn't know if he was going to explode or not, honestly.
Like if he had like an ankle bracelet and just.
Yeah.
You guys have seen enough explosions today.
Nero's gonna look at him and he's gonna ask, "Do you speak common?" How did he understand me then?
He doesn't
He doesn't speak.
speak.
I don't believe he speaks.
What does he understand common? Was I guess the cool.
Okay.
Nero's gonna mind link with him.
Oh.
And Nero's gonna be like,
Negotiate.
"Hello there.
What's going on?
Worry not. I am simply using abilities to speak with you within your mind."
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for getting me out of there. You could have just left me.
Our mission is to protect you and escort you. And with that being said, do you have any idea of which of your compatriots was taken where? Have you overheard anything? Know of anything at all?
No, they pretty much just threw me in the cell and separated me from Isidore and Akko.
Do you know how long ago this was?
Hours ago.
As in like a lot of hours or just like, like 2 or 3?
He has no concept of time.
Kiel, I'm gonna Kiel you, all right? Who am I again said that? All right. Nero is gonna, maintain eye contact with him, and he's gonna just say, well, worry not. We will figure this out together. Stick close and be vigilant. Unfortunately, I will be unable to maintain this. If you need to speak with me directly, simply double tap me on the shoulder.
Okay. Double tap. Gotcha.
And then Nero's
I've
gonna
also
nod,
had
and he's
probably
go
the
ahead.
the worst stomach cramp in my life. For roughly I don't know how long. Just the entire time that I've been here.
He has a stomach cramp, you say?
Yes.
Bad sushi.
Did you by chance eat sushi?
I was there and I ate the food. So.
Nah, let him suffer. I'm not gonna cast you. If it becomes a problem, then I will. Nero doesn't say this,
If
obviously.
it becomes a problem, what, like he's vomiting on the way out of the base? I'm like, alright.
Yeah,
too
or if he
much,
collapses
man.
and he's
Let's
like,
just-
"Oh, my tummy," then I'll be like, "Get up," you know. But like until then, I need my spell slots.
That's fair. I love Nero.
Hold on, Nero's processing this, right? We have a broader objective. He wants to help people when he can, but we're in dire straits as it is. Anyway,
It's all about the greater good.
yeah,
Great
Nero's gonna
good.
nod, and then he's gonna cut the link, and then he's gonna turn and look at the rest of the group and say, "Unfortunately, Kiel does not know much. It has been hours since he's seen the other two. I believe there is a train or a means of travel down here, but what do you think, or where should we try to go next to where they have been taken? Atmos or what's the other one? Circos?
Ethos.
Ethos, thank you. I was about to say Circos is where we had come from previously. All right, yeah.
When I looked at the console, I saw the, I guess, the route, the underground bullet train route to the other two cities. So I guess we just have to pick which. Well, we'll have to go down to the underground train station and
But you guys
pick which one
know-
route.
You guys know that Atmos is
Atmos.
on one side of the continent and Ethos is on the complete other side.
They're
Yeah.
both north, but
They're both like
Yeah, they both
Ethos
split
is
off.
going to be all the way to the north, like east. Atmos is like northwest.
Yeah.
Knowing that
So
we're
just,
already east, I say if it's possible. Who knows
They
what the
connect
Rels would
themselves,
do?
though, aren't they?
Maybe go to Ethos, then Atmos after that.
Yeah.
did there
so
Yeah.
go
appear
to
to
the
be a
farthest
path?
point.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Roland.
No, that's just a question. Just like Ethos is the farthest, so we go. Just continue.
They're both. Well, actually,
About the
Ethos
same
technically,
distance.
technically would be closer, but they're about equal
Okay.
distance between each other. Between where you are now, but technically Ethos would just be a straight line directly from where you are under the continent.
Under the okay.
And then
Um,
Atmos would be more of a northwesterly push, but it's about the same distance.
Did there
Yeah, I
appear
was
to be a connection between Ethos and Atmos?
I was just gonna ask that.
In the schematics, yes, there is a rail
Excellent.
leading from Ethos and Atmos on either side. So whichever
Uh.
side you pick, you could go to the other side after that.
I wasn't able to look at too many of the notes because my investigations were meh. Did the party, or would they know? He's going to ask them in general, but I don't know if they know this per se from notes or anything. Was there a larger presence, base of operations, or anything else, such as like Matar came from one place or the other? Is there one that's more reinforced than the other, kind of thing?
I rolled very poorly on mine. Just FYI, I remember that.
Yeah, it didn't really that wasn't really in the notes that were found.
All
What
I
you
got
would-
was
what you would probably assume is that Matar came directly from Circos.
Right.
Was there a like planned day for the attack? For the actual like tower explosion?
Yes, actually. In a couple days. The same time that you guys had to have the diplomats there.
Hinky. Is there anything particular, like apart from that being a specific thing, is there another event that is happening on that day that would mean that that would be the day to do it, or it's sort of only just like a because of the diplomats thing? Like if there's a celebration or like a something that they're able to hide it with,
There is actually a celebration that day. It is the celebration of the 6,000th year that Mithos has existed. At least with known records in history. It could have existed far before that, but at least with record keeping, it's the 6,000th year that there's been people on Mithos. So yeah, there's that. And they usually have like parades going and stuff like that. And it's like a huge celebration, which is why it would be even more catastrophic.
Yeah, maybe we should just head down to the train station underground.
Yeah.
As of right now, your time limit to get the diplomats back to the council is now at like 36 hours.
Well,
because of Chip Dubbo's excellent phone persuasion.
Mithos, anyone?
Yeah.
Go.
Before we leave, is there a way to sabotage the train system so they can't follow us to Ethos after we leave?
The train, they don't have a train to follow you with.
Okay.
So there's that.
So we take it and then blow it up after we get off.
Well, we still got the other city to go to as well.
Well, wouldn't there be another train going to the other place?
It's just one.
Oh, if it's just
Figure
one.
it out when we're there.
I was about to say, yeah, we'll figure it out when we get down there.
Go work it out.
Follow-up question is, everybody has pretty much like evacuated and they're still actively doing things. I know there was a symbol, but did they have like a common uniform, or is this like True Rebellion, like ragtag kind of outfits?
Oh, they have a common uniform.
Get some uniforms.
Was there kind of like a barracks or anything else that we passed that would have extra uniforms?
There was the level that you were on where the two guys are locked in. That is probably the barracks. But based off the schematics, there is a secondary barracks down lower. Since they have so many soldiers and so many members of this resistance, they have multiple different areas that the soldiers can get changed and stuff like that.
All right, so with this information, Nero's going to look at the group and says, my only concern with traveling directly into the heat of everything with this group existing is that, and he looks down at himself and everyone else, we don't really seem to blend in. If anything, we might want to gain the element of surprise and at least appear to be a part of whatever this is.
Chips looks at Nero and says, well, I assume the disguise of Charles Chuck. So,
well, yeah, you have the very ill-fitting, baby Boy Scout uniform currently on. That is correct. On your massive frame. Perhaps there's something that might fit better. Who knows? Otherwise, if you're comfortable, you live your life.
I will take off the badge of Charles Chuck and put it on more fitting clothes.
All right, so you guys go ahead and search one of the barracks as you head down towards the train station. And you're all able to find some uniforms that would fit you, make you look a little bit more like you're supposed to be there. Do you also get one for Kiel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Nero's going to look at the group and say, should we have him be in a uniform? He might have been recognized by them, and we could use this previous sabotage to our advantage, and perhaps say that we are simply escorting him to more safe quarters, since this base is currently under attack from whatever is above.
It's not a bad idea.
Might make more sense than just if they know his face and he's in the uniform, it might blow the fact that we switched into uniform.
Deception by telling the truth. The base was compromised. We're escorting him somewhere else, safer. I think that's a good plan.
Nero's gonna look at Kiel and just kind of like give him a nod as if, is that okay?
He nods.
Nero's gonna let out a heavy sigh and he's just gonna say, "May the light of the moon guide our path."
All right, so you guys head down to the train station, and before you head into the train, there seems to still be people down here, pretty much manning the train, and so you guys are going to need to stealth into the train if you want to get in there.
Oh,
Shit.
excellent. Oh,
Feeling lucky.
I believe Pass Without a Trace is still going. How long does Pass Without a Trace last? An hour?
is it that long?
It's a long time.
It is
I
a
don't remember.
while,
I
yeah.
thought it was like 10 minutes. Hot damn, an hour is amazing.
I mean, 10 minutes is also a long time,
True,
technically,
right.
but, I don't remember
Yeah.
how long.
Concentration up to an hour.
Fantastic.
Hot diggity dog.
All right.
Um,
Zera, I'm going to actually, real quick, I'm going to have you roll a concentration check for me because
Yeah, I was gonna say.
that cell moment could have affected the concentration.
very
Yeah.
true.
I think that's very fair.
But go ahead and roll it for me.
That's a 13 plus 3, 16.
I'd say that's fair enough to keep concentration.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. I don't have any damage to work off of, but I'd say 16 is a good number. Okay, so you still have Pass Without a Trace up, so factor those into your stealth rolls.
We just have Mr. Clanky Clank over there in his heavy armor that we got to worry about. And I don't like
Oh,
the
no.
hands
Oh,
already.
I don't like the
He's already
hands.
rolled. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no, I'm.
It's all right.
28 for Zera.
Okay.
24.
29 and 24.
Yeah.
I got a 19, and it's a
So-
plus 10, right? So
Yep.
29? Yeah. Okay.
All right, Nero.
Oh.
How's that one treating you?
So this feels really great. So I got a
rolled
nat
something
20.
good.
Hold on. I got a nat 20,
You're at disadvantage.
but at disadvantage, no joke, nat 1.
Okay. All right.
So an 11?
Oh, I got to roll for Kiel as well.
God damn it.
That is amazing.
Maybe
I
this
don't-
group just isn't meant to sneak around.
I am.
Kiel got a 15
Yeah.
total.
Just disappear out of you guys. Oh,
Um,
oh
so
my
as
god.
you guys are heading to the train, the rest of you, quiet as can be. Kiel makes a couple missteps, but you're able to catch him and quiet him a little bit. But Nero, then you hear from in the train. What the hell's that sound out there? Oh, you go check it out. Why don't you go check it out? No, you go fucking check it out. I'm not gonna check it. Last time I went to go check it out, I got bitch slapped. Okay. See, here's the thing. I'm your commanding officer, so you should go out there. Fuck, you got me. Shit. I hate you. Fuck you. All right. You see the train, and he looks out. Another stealth roll from everybody. Nero still at
20.
disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
29.
Okay.
16.
24.
21.
Okay.
Almost as bad. That's a 12.
Two for Kiel.
What is your self boost modifier?
+1. Oh no, wait, no, hold on. That's a 13 then. Thank you.
the rest of you are able to duck behind the train, but Nero, you kind of like move a bit too late and hey, there's people here.
Does he see me?
He did see you.
Well, if he saw me, I wouldn't have tried to hide.
Oh, are you wearing the uniform right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you haven't tried to hide, so what are you gonna do?
Nero's gonna like just all of a sudden start breathing heavily, and he's just gonna be like,
We've got to get out of here. We had to fall back. Everything is a mess up there.
I'm having a hard time finding out whether this is deception or persuasion.
Like, it's the truth, but also he's trying to deceive them, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely deception. But anyway, Zera, you were saying something?
Zera's gonna apologize to Kiel and hope that he understands this and just sort of wide-eyed go with it. And she's gonna put the blaster in the small of his back. Or well, I guess she'd be like this, so maybe like on his ankle or something, or like I guess his butt. And she's gonna come around the corner like with the blaster pointed at him, just like, we gotta get out of here.
All right, Nero, roll deception at advantage since Zera is assisting you. And Zera, as
Nat 20.
Oh,
yes!
Zera, as you put the blaster at Kiel's butt, you kind of accidentally like go into the crack a little bit, and he kind of clenches. Like, that kind of moment where you feel something going, and you're like, oh hey, whoa, hold on, oh, I didn't sign up for this. Oh, okay. So he goes, what's happening? I mean, I heard the alarms, but what's going on?
Everywhere. They're tearing us apart.
One more time. Your mic was cutting out.
Oh, sorry. Automatons everywhere. They're tearing us apart.
Okay. Get in. Where are we going?
Ethos.
Oh, okay.
But with pizzazz is how I said it. I was just double checking, like I'm pretty sure it's Ethos.
Yeah.
So he waves you all in, and you can enter into the train, and it's just him and the guy who's driving the train. Josh, we're going to Ethos. Stat.
Josh.
Ethos? Why? There's automatons up there. It's going nuts. The base is compromised. We have to go now. Oh, okay. Is there anyone else with you? What about the Grand Leader? I don't know. I guess he can take care of himself. Let's just go. Let's go. All right. If I get in trouble, I'm blaming you. He adjusts the control, and then the train begins to speed off.
So I have a question before you go on. Would we infer that Matar is the Grand Leader they're talking about now, or is it something else?
You can infer whatever you'd like.
So do they know that like we stealthed on the train? Do they know that we're on the train?
No, they
okay.
Essentially, Nero and Zera gave away your guys' position in the deception that you guys are the only people left, and you're falling back, and you're going into you guys are evacuating.
We're escorting the prisoner to safety.
Okay.
Nero's not going to say anything.
Nero, you can say whatever you want. Just don't sneak anywhere.
No. We're gonna play out. We're gonna play.
Let it ride. We're on the train. It's moving. It's fine.
We're good.
Are there any refreshments on the train?
Investigation.
All that running for your life really leaves you parched.
Boy, am I starving.
I would love a bite to eat.
5.
All you find is more nutrient paste.
Good eating.
Delicious.
If I eat it, will it increase my temporary HP?
No.
You already have
It'll
12
leave-
temporary HP.
We have-
That's what you need.
It'll leave you satisfied from hunger. It won't taste good, but it'll at least satiate your hunger.
Gives you some
Okay.
calories to burn.
Nice try though.
Okay.
Good attempt.
Hmm.
So the train is going along, and you'll be in Ethos in roughly 4 hours.
4 hours. Oh, damn.
So that's enough. That's enough time that I'm going to allow a long rest. Technically,
Oh, great. Okay, that's why I was like,
Oh.
man, I was
Beautiful.
hoping for an 8-hour train ride. No, gotcha. We are relaxed enough that we are
You're
able
not
to.
worthy. Thank
it'll
you,
be
DM.
it'll be a long rest that you don't have to take watch, so you all can just sleep comfortably.
Meditate.
Or
The long rest.
for those of you who meditate.
I don't
The
even
long
know.
rest reset the spell slots automatically.
Yes.
Yeah, resets spell slots. Resets
Oh, I forget. There's a button.
a lot.
HP.
Yeah, it resets pretty much everything.
Nice, that's convenient.
Technically, got rid of my temporary hit
It
points.
does
I'm
do that,
yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I will happily get rid of those just to get
Just
those
not that.
4th level slots back.
Yeah.
While meditating, can I? I don't
Oh,
know why
gosh.
this came to my head. Can I pray to Moon Mommy?
Are you like praying with someone, or are you just gonna start mumbling to yourself?
I'm
or
gonna start like mumbling.
You do your thing.
And
Are you trying to make yourself heard, or is it more of you're trying to keep it quiet?
not necessarily trying to keep it quiet if everyone is sleeping. It's more of like everyone's resting. But if it gets overheard, it gets overheard.
Okay.
Basically it was just going to be like praying to like for forgiveness for starting this train of bullshit with stealing a necklace. And because now they've never felt guilty for stealing something before, even though it was kind of like a life or death thing. They've never felt guilty for stealing something until this situation. So they want to like pray and ask for forgiveness, or like, hey, what can I do to fix my mistake? Like, how can I make it better in the eyes of Nero and the situation?
Okay. So as you're in your meditative state, you begin to pray to Viofa, and you're asking for forgiveness. You're just trying to reconcile and just get a lot of that off of your chest, that it's been rough, this situation, and you're trying to figure out how to make it right. And what I want you to do is I want you to roll me a religion.
Okay. $11.
Okay. 11. So you're praying. You've never really prayed before, so it's kind of more just like you're kind of just saying stuff. You're just like you're putting stuff out there, and as you're doing this, you feel almost as if like there's like a small like brush across your hair, and you open your eyes for a second and nobody's near you, and nobody touched you, but you felt something touch you. And as you recollect on it a bit more, it almost was reminiscent of like a caress, like kind of like an it's okay kind of caress.
Okay.
So
Really like just like the feeling and the brushing, and just like the sense, the feel, they tear up a bit, and they don't understand why. Like it's just like a rush of like, not relief, but more of like
emotion.
I'm being heard and emotion, and it's just like overwhelming to the sense where like they're tearing up, and like a tear like spills down, and they're just like, what the hell's this shit?
It's like the one time I pray, I'm fucking heard. What?
Just
haven't believed in the gods in like ever.
It's been over 100 years, and I've never experienced something like this before.
All right, fantastic. And the time goes by relatively quickly because you're all sleeping. And when you wake up, Prilin, you notice this first, but the one that ushered you guys in, you hear him, and you open your eyes, and he's pointing his blaster at you guys.
Is it just one?
Yeah, just the one.
I cast sleep.
Nice.
Just
all right, go ahead and roll it.
All right.
Been super lucky and super unlucky in the same night.
don't shoot me. I just had a moment, man.
Ooh. Another 8. Let's go. 33.
He goes, we just heard word from the bell. He just collapses and is just out.
Nero kind of like sits up with his hand extended out, and his eyes glowing, and he just looks at everybody else and he goes, that was a little bit of a jerk reaction. I apologize. We probably should have listened to what he had to say.
I could take a guess.
He was pointing a gun. Sometimes actions like that are necessary when that happens.
Josh, are you okay back there?
I was about to say, what's Josh?
Never mind. Fuck, I mixed them up.
His name is Josh.
They're both Josh.
Josh and Josh too.
Yeah, it's actually Joshua. Put respect on the name.
Gabe, are you okay back there?
I hide.
I'm gonna ask Nero, how long will he be asleep for?
Probably for a while, unless then someone gets ideas and hurts him or something.
Gabe,
Chips.
we're pulling into Ethos. Are we good? I heard a thud.
Chips,
Can
you're the
Zera
one who
knock
can
him
talk
out?
to everybody.
Is this happening in
okay.
Celestial or Common?
Common.
Okay.
Yeah. So Chip says, impersonates Joshua.
Oh, you mean Gabe?
Gabe.
Gabe.
Yeah.
No, it's
Hey,
Josh.
No,
At
his
least
name
he's
is-
heard his
name-
voice this time around.
His name is Gabe. I fucked up and I switched him.
Oh, okay. So
Because
the
Josh is the
boss
one
man.
driving the
Gabe fell.
train,
Okay.
and Gabe is the one who cocked the gun. I
It
mixed
wasn't
them
the
up.
one that ushers us in. It was the boss, right?
No,
That-
it was the one that ushered us in that pointed the gun.
Okay.
And that's the one who's asleep. That's
So
Gabe.
was he the boss? The guy sleeping? Okay. So Chip's in Celestial. I'm assuming it's Celestial, right?
No, it's Common.
He said Common.
Oh, Comet. Okay. So Chips goes, hey, Josh.
So you're
And during-
you're trying to impersonate Gabe.
Yeah.
Roll performance.
As this is happening, Nero is going to like pick up the shotgun and like rack it again, kind of like menacingly, hopefully like to resonate the sound.
Oh, God damn it. 10.
10.
Yeah.
Why do you sound weird?
So as he's doing this,
And you do the shotgun sound?
Yes. I racked it.
Is there a problem?
we just
Who's we?
the prisoner, the diplomat was being a little rowdy, so I had to kick him while he was down.
Roll deception at disadvantage.
Oof. Good. May Viofa look kindly on you.
Ooh, first number's good.
It usually is.
Ooh, second number's good.
Oh.
You said deception, you said?
Yes. Fucking chips.
21.
God
Damn it.
Fucking
Nice.
Finos is amazed by everything Chips does. Chips will never do us wrong. Chips is the talker in our group.
Chips fucks up and does it beautifully.
Fucks up successfully.
Yeah.
You know.
Task failed successfully.
I didn't hear him being rowdy, but I mean, I guess if you thought he was, good job. What about the rest of them back there? Are they okay?
They're just taking a long rest.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Because
they're
Nero's gonna be
sleeping.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, they're sleeping. Oh, okay. All right, good. Well, good thing you were watching the prisoner.
Yes. I just had to.
You should really be bound in shackles.
I hit him up the side of the head with the shotgun, so I think he's a little dazed and confused right now.
Oh, well, good. I mean, well, don't damage them too much, because remember, we need them in order for after the whole plan's done, so we can go back.
What are we using him for again?
I was waiting. I was like, he's gonna ask what.
Deception.
oh, we're always going so strong.
It's always so good, and it's just like it's the moment where it's just like, oh yeah.
Huh?
9.
9?
Yeah.
Josh, we just had a conversation about this. Hold on, I'm coming back there.
So,
God damn it.
with the shotgun. Wait, am I holding the shotgun or is Zero holding the shotgun?
All right,
Nero.
I said Josh again. Gabe, we just had a conversation about this. I mixed them up again. Fuck.
Question: is Chips kind of like looking around, like for the shotgun?
Yes,
This is a Chips question.
Nero
Oh,
picked
me.
up. Nero
Okay.
picked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Finos.
So as soon as this happens, I see Nero's holding the shotgun, right?
Well, he's gonna Nero's gonna sigh heavily and then just like extend it out to Chips, kind of just like. So if that changes anything for Finos,
It will. So whoever is holding the shotgun, let me.
he's probably more proficient in it than I am.
I'm gonna cast polymorph and make Chips look like Gabe.
Wait. Wait. So we see this happen?
I think so, because as soon as he says, I'm coming back there, I'm gonna be like, bam, put my hand on his shoulder.
Nero's gonna look around at everyone and just go, and then he's gonna like slowly like lay down on the ground and pretend to sleep.
And I'm gonna like lay on top of the actual Gabe, kind of like I'm gonna block him so that way they can't see there's two Gabes back there.
Okay. For that, I'm gonna have you roll stealth at disadvantage.
Oh,
Good question.
stop.
Can I run to the bathroom?
Yes.
I've chugged 2 things of
Prilin?
coffee and
Ah, damn.
VO5. Okay. Same roll twice, baby. 17.
It's the same thing. I got 17. You said disadvantage, right? Not advantage.
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah.
Do I have to roll
17.
double disadvantage, or am I okay?
No, it wasn't. The stealth roll was only for Finos because he's covered.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see.
But thank you for the 17 stealth roll.
I'm sorry. I thought because we were all like hitting the deck. My bad.
Oh
my
no,
bad.
you guys are just pretending to be asleep. I mean,
That's
it
not
was
that hard to
already-
fake, right?
That's not that hard to fake. So.
I don't know. Ask my kids. They're pretty bad at faking sleep.
I mean, us who grew up in like the 90s and stuff, we were pros at it because we were up late playing our fucking Game Boys.
Game Boy.
And shit.
Yep.
Yeah, Pokemon on the covers.
And we had to. And we
I
had
was
to quickly,
reading. Sorry.
Oh,
I've done both.
it's okay. You're a nerd, and I love it.
Yeah.
We were just nerdy in different ways, but you had to like play the Game Boy, and then as soon as you hear your parents coming, you're like, you had to fake it.
Absolutely.
You know, while she's in the bathroom, like, is that the wisest use of one of my 2 level 4 spell slots just to avoid confrontation with one single person? Probably not, but
I would
like,
give
you
it
know,
a face with a shotgun.
Zera was just gonna like knock him on the back of the head as he came through the
Karate chop.
opening, but
I mean,
alright.
it would have been the smartest thing to do, but like I'm invested in keeping this a secret, you know, like
Zera's like, she hides behind the door, and then you're all like, go to sleep. So she's like, alright.
Just jumps onto one of the seats.
so again, I apologize for already using one, but I think it might work. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh my!
Plus, I'm all here for this. I'm just ready for Chips to keep going.
He comes up. Oh, Gabe. Oh. I mean, it was, sorry, I'll go focus on driving the train. We're almost there. Wow, everybody's really tuckered out. That one rolls around in his sleep, pointing at Finos. Oh, that's insane. And he just looks at Kiel, and he's just like, and Kiel's just like, that's what I thought, bitch.
Thanks, Joshua.
He turns back around. Joshua isn't my last name.
Yeah. Just playing around.
Deception.
Oh god. Seven.
Oh.
Okay. And he walks back to the front of the train.
Chips Dubbo strikes again.
Come on, man. Chips. Buddy. I don't know how you fucking do it sometimes.
I'm a Decepticon.
Yeah.
I know. I worked with you for years, man.
How long did he say we were? How far away?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'm gonna look at Gabe and say, Gabe, you can keep this appearance up for an hour, so we can use this to our advantage, maybe getting where we need to go.
The newly created Gabe asked Finos, do I still have my strength and all of my other skill set and attributes and modifiers?
Actually, probably not.
No, you take on Gabe's attributes.
Yeah, you're Gabe now. Because, like,
So what
technically,
are
I
his
could have turned you in.
Gabe is much shorter than you. And he is not as well built as you. But he has proficiency in firearms.
Oh, okay, that's good.
All right.
I think I'm holding the shotgun.
Nice. Yes.
I could have turned you into a wolf, but I figured this would have been better for the situation.
Now that we're all up in a where I'm gonna Rilin's gonna go over to Nero. and just be like, so I don't, Viofa, it's Viofa, right? Not Moon Mommy.
He's gonna like get excited at first, and then you see his brow furrow, and he goes, "Yes, it is Viofa."
I just wanted to make sure I had the name right. I prayed. I kind of asked for forgiveness. I don't know if that's okay. And then I felt something touch me. Does that happen? Is that normal, or am I just imagining things?
Nero, go ahead and roll insight. Go ahead and roll insight on that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was also slightly distracted because I was like, I might need to punch the real Gabe in the side of the head because sleep only lasts for a minute. My boy's about to wake up.
That's what I was thinking. It didn't last very long. I was like, I think we should toss him out. I think we should toss him out of the window. It'll go splat. He'll be fine.
Heck?
Go for it. Do it. Please just do it in the middle of this conversation.
Finos would know that, I'm assuming with his magic, sleep only lasts for a minute, or Nero would have relayed this, so I'm imagining Finos and or Chips and Finos just picking up a body, I guess.
Chips will do it for sure. He has no morals.
So Chips as Gabe looks at the original incantation of Gabe and goes, "I'm sorry, brother. I am now you now."
There can only be one.
Right in the middle of this moment, just
exactly.
as Rillin's
background.
As Prilin is trying to make this conversation and
as
ask.
Nero rolls a 22 on insight.
And just like look over and watch as the body flies out the window and just this fucking splatter as it goes by. Just be like,
You guys don't even see the splatter. You
oh
just
no!
see the body just
the body go
because you're traveling
so fast, right? Okay.
Like, I just even opening the window kind of like brings in like gale force winds just for like a second, and the body just
watching the body just gone.
As for your insight roll, you realize that Rillin is being serious,
and then watching the body go by, just go, and then looks back to Nero and just be like, okay, so like a caress. It was like a caress, and I cried a little bit. Does that happen?
Caress, yes. And then he you see him get a little bit serious, and he's like, crying, no. But and then he reaches out and he puts his hand on Rillin's shoulder and looks him in the eye and says, "But I am proud of you. I know this could not have been easy. Faith is hard even for the most devout. It takes small steps. I'm sorry. Did Chips just throw someone out of that window?"
Yeah. He did. He does that. He threw somebody off of a building once. Just full throw.
The blessings of the goddess and the other gods are strange in the ways they manifest. I hope her blessings make it so you find yourself never defenestrated.
Thrown off a building?
No, defenestrated. It means to be thrown out of a window.
Okay, thanks. Oh. I just had to make sure that as someone that is not in a faith, that it was okay for me to do that. Was that okay?
Of course it is all right.
Thank you.
Your feelings are valid.
Not to interfere with that moment, but I was sweating profusely, so I used my fan to dry myself off. It was getting hot. I was laughing too hard. Tried my best. All
This-
these, just another one
So
in great episodes already. Just another one.
Like
Just
that.
every time.
And like we said, that was all probably like while they're having this conversation, Chips and Finos are looking at the body and like they're starting to kind of like twitch and like slowly come to. That's whenever Chips just picks them up and tosses them out the window. Like while they're having this serious conversation, it's just like in the background, you know. I love it.
Well, you got to die.
Brilin's gonna say, like thank you to Nero and pat them weirdly, and then like go, like and then like go over to Chips and be like, "Fuck yeah, buddy!" High five him, high five Chips, Gabe, and then like sit down.
You just killed that dude.
Like yeah, and then just sit in the chair and just.
I'm gonna look around and then I'm gonna look at Chips, who is Gabe, and I'm gonna say, now if he comes back, you have to let him know that you had to kill yourself. You threw Chips out the window. You didn't throw Gabe out the window. You threw Chips out the window. You know.
Well, he didn't see the other body.
Well, no, I'm saying like now that there's not going to be a body in here, like we're going to be missing a person. Like Chips is
you're
no
right.
longer here.
Well,
anymore.
hold on. Would the person conductor ever have left kind of that area? Because otherwise, the only person who saw us was the person with the shotgun.
Oh yeah, you're right. He might
Very
not even
valid
know that
point.
we're short a person. I
Because
don't
they
know.
were just yelling at each other back and forth.
But if he asks, just in case, if he asks, you yeeted Chips out the window.
Tell him he
Chips
got
was
he got
having
two.
an aneurysm, and so I had to relieve him of his pain.
That, or you could say he was the big elf was getting too mouthy.
Also, I love Finos' brain. Putting it together from the beginning. It's like, yeah, sleep doesn't last that long. Let's throw him out a window.
Well, that's why. So that's what I asked you at first. I was like, "How long does it last?" Because I was like, I've never used it myself, but I was like,
Right.
I think it's like just a few minutes or something.
Yeah, well,
So-
in the moment, Nero was caught up, and then I was like, I actually was thinking about it when Rillen was talking. I was like, I think he meant logistically how long this lasts.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But it makes for another perfect moment. So,
100%.
Oh my
And it was
God.
early on, so yeah.
Oh, so good. So, the train now begins to pull into the station, and you come to a nice and slow stop, which is different than your other experience with the train earlier this day, which is actually now a new day. It is roughly about 8 o'clock in the morning. And you have 32 hours to get the diplomats to the High Council of Exelos. And as you pull into this underground station, assuming in Ethos, you pull in and the base is just as big, if not bigger, than the one you just left from. With again, just about as much, or even possibly more, resistance members. All right, Gabe, we're here. Let's go make our report.
Right. Sure, Josh. Oa.
Stop it.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's gotten into you right now. You're acting really weird. And he hits the button, opens the door. All right, get the prisoner out of here. Go
All
put
right,
him with the other
so-
one.
Do you want to lead me and help me take the prisoner to the other prisoner?
No, they got it.
Okay.
You and me
All right.
are gonna go make our report.
Uh-oh.
Never split the party.
Question.
Oh, no. Not the
This
DMIs.
time you don't have a choice.
All
Not
right,
the
are we
DMIs.
awake, or just like
No.
bound or something?
No, you guys are still in your uniforms.
Oh, okay, sweet. All right, so hold on a second. Oh, but he wants us to take the prisoner.
You guys take the prisoner.
I thought he meant other
Gabe
people.
and
Never mind.
him are gonna go make the report.
Gabe.
Gabe,
That's-
you got 1
The,
hour, buddy.
the polymorph spell last.
You
It
got
lasts-
55 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Don't worry, I'm counting down for you.
Ah,
Do we?
Don't worry, I'll keep check. I'll keep track of it. Don't worry.
I'm gonna. So at this point, I'm gonna kind of lean over and hold my stomach and be like, "Oh, I ate something bad for lunch. Where's the restroom at this base?"
Well, we're going by it, so you can come with us, I guess.
Oh, yes. I think I must go.
oh,
Now I'm gonna look at Chips with really big eyes, like, you know, I can't telepathically communicate, so that's all I can say.
With this, Nero's gonna walk up behind Finos and he's gonna give them a pat on the shoulder and like a tap on the breast pocket. And if the DM allows it, he's gonna cast clairvoyance like in his pocket so that he can hear for up to a mile away. Because it's stationary, technically.
So let me look at this.
Oh wait, no, an invisible sensor within range. Yeah. But it remains in place for duration. So
you cast it on like an object.
it just says you just cast it like in a location you know or in an obvious location that you don't know. So like you can cast it behind doors or something. So like if I'm a mile away from someplace I know, I can just cast it there, which is wild, but
I'll allow it.
excellent. And
So who did
Nero's
you
just
cast
gonna
it on?
say,
Sorry.
Cast it.
I
on-
cast
casted
it
on
in your pocket.
In my pocket?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense for me to go up to Gabe and be like, hope you feel better, buddy. But you're going in their direction. And then, sorry, I can't metagame. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. I'm like, I can't say what I'm planning either because I can't get in his head.
But anyway, I'm gonna do that. So there we go.
Okay, so you pat Finos on the back. Hope you get better, buddy. And casting clairvoyance inside his pocket. And you said hearing.
Yes, hearing.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, so we're splitting the party.
Possibly. Oh man.
Hold on, let me get some popcorn while I relax.
So,
Yeah.
Gabe and Finos, you follow Josh,
Mhm.
and you are heading up the platform, and we'll get to you guys in a second.
I roll before you continue. Can I roll an insight check to kind of see? I want to pay attention to where the other group is going. Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't know where they're going. Like, so I just want to make sure I know the general direction of where they're going. That's all.
Okay, that would just be a perception.
Okay. I like rolling. A 21.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you're privy to this information that's about to happen. So another guard comes up to the three of you with Kiel, or that you are with Kiel, and prisoner transfer. Okay, you all nod. All right, follow me. And he leads you down a separate corridor. You see exactly which corridor it is, so you can keep that for later. And as you three head down this corridor, you see that there's a couple guards coming forward through their through the just on their patrol. They're heading out towards the train station. Did you hear the other base was compromised? Yeah, I heard. It was crazy. As they're just walking right by. So, you've been to the Ethos base before, correct?
I have not, unfortunately. I am not. I believe we all just recently joined. Also, may I ask, do you know what happened to we didn't really get introduced. The guy with the eye. That's a little off-putting.
Oh, we don't talk about the Grand Leader.
Fair enough.
But he's a really scary individual. Just if you meet him, it's probably a bad thing. I myself have never met him personally. I've only seen him give speeches and stuff. All right, so down here on the left, I'll have to enter in the code.
Can I watch him enter the code?
Yeah.
If you want to pay attention to it,
Yes.
I think Rillin's probably better at this than me. Also, probably Zera. She's like, keypads, I'm in.
we're gonna go off of perception with this one.
Five.
13.
17.
Okay. Rillin, you get the code perfectly. Zera, you get like the first 4 numbers. Nero, you get 2 numbers.
Numbers.
But it is 29492.
Is it the same one?
Did you write it down, Rillin?
Yes. Is
Okay, good.
it the same code?
Could have been. I don't know. You don't know. I mean, I know, but you
I can
don't.
make an astute observation. Make a guess with my notes.
I don't know. You didn't try to brute force the keypad. Instead, cracked it open. Well, I guess that would be brute forcing it. You didn't try to solve the puzzle. You just broke the puzzle.
I tried.
It's okay. I like breaking puzzles. Breaking puzzles is almost more fun than solving the puzzle. Just like whenever I can't get a Rubik's Cube, I just
I've
smash
never
it and then I put it back
solved a
together
puzzle before.
all proper. That's the way that I do it. I can't solve Rubik's Cubes. I'm shit at it. So if I ever told you that I solved a Rubik's Cube, I lied. As I have from the beginning.
Wow. Got it.
So you see the code, and cell opens up. All right, just toss him in there.
Push.
Kiel just kind of stumbles forward, and he is now in a new cell.
Nero's gonna mind link,
Okay.
and to Kiel, and he's gonna say,
Do not worry. This is only temporary. We will return for you both.
Are they both in there, or is it just Kiel in a?
It's Kiel in one cell, and then the cell behind you, Isidore.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Nero says that to Kiel.
Okay. I hope you guys have a good plan.
Nero's gonna say nothing and then just sever the link.
Hang up.
Confidence.
Just the disconnect sound.
We used our planning time sleeping.
Yeah.
You guys needed it though.
We did.
It was a
For
long
both
day.
of those things, you should have done both at the same time. How dare you?
We should have dreamed our plan. Damn it.
Ah.
So, from there, you are now escorted to one of the barracks, and now we kick over to Josh, Gabe, and Finos. Really don't want to make this report.
Oh,
Yeah, me neither, Josh.
is that restroom close?
It's-
Oh my
we're-
gosh.
We're getting there. Can you hold it?
I'm trying.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I've had stomach problems. I mean, one trip to bad sushi and I'm on the toilet for hours. Trust me, I know.
Exactly.
But it's just like, we got shit that we got to do. We're coming up close on, Day of Reckoning, Day of Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't have anything going wrong, which is why this whole base compromisation thing is really bad. This is awful, and we're gonna have to work double time in order to do what we need to do.
Oh, no sleep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of hours of working overtime and all that stuff, unpaid at that as well. So.
It's worth it for the end goal, right?
Exactly. And restrooms right there. And he points you to the third door down.
I can't believe you haven't had this intestinal issues either since you ate a piece of my sushi, Gabe.
Yeah, I have to go too.
What are you serious? Gabe, come on. Roll deception.
$17.
Gives me hope.
Gabe, you can hold it for a while. You're shitting your pants. Yeah, if just come on. We have to go make the report. We'll see you. What was your name again?
Mine? Finos.
Finos. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you later, Finos.
A lot of names out in the world. I'm gonna look at Gabe and be like, I'm gonna point to the restroom as they're starting to walk away. Like, I don't know. And I'm gonna walk into the restroom. What is the situation of this restroom? Like, what is the layout here?
It's very similar to the other one. It's definitely a shower room, but there's also like stalls for bathrooms.
Okay, it isn't just like a single one. That's good.
It's not a singular room that is just a toilet.
I'm gonna go in there and I'm just going to walk into a stall and shut it and sit down and just put my hand and try to collect myself for a minute or two and see what Chips does.
For right now, Nero, you just hear like the sound like
I was gonna ask.
like the fans going. And Gabe, so you're walking with Josh. So you caught that entire transmission that the other base sent you, right? What was all in that report that they sent over here, or to you? I mean.
Josh, as you know, we got
you don't have to say my name every time you talk to me. I haven't even, I don't start sentences by saying, "Hey, Gabe."
I thought you
did.
Just
you know? No, I don't.
Okay. So you know how there was the celestials? I mean, the automatons.
The
coming
automatons.
out. Yeah, they came and attacked, and so we got on the
all
report.
Information we both already knew. But what did they say? Anything new?
They basically said, the people that we just gathered back there, they said for us to come and escort this prisoner to here, and then they mentioned that we may need to gather up all the prisoners together, but I wasn't sure of that.
Deception.
$11.
That's strange because I could have sworn I overheard when you were taking that transmission something about the Grand Leader being extremely upset, and he didn't say anything about gathering the prisoners together.
I received on my yeah. He said I saw on an email on my mobile device.
Deception disadvantage.
Display. Oh God.
I feel like Mark Wahlberg. I got you, motherfucker. I got you.
It doesn't matter. The deception or the disadvantage.
Because you got a 1.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I thought something was weird.
Oh God.
You're not Gabe, are you?
No, I am.
He points his blaster directly between your eyes.
Oh God. How far away are you from the restroom?
You're a couple hallways down.
Oh my God. How long is the polymorph lasting until?
You got 50 minutes left of it.
Oh God.
I will say, can I say one thing, like out of character for Fohammer? Not like completely metagaming, so he understands polymorph.
I think it's about the HP thing.
Well, there's that, and also it's a concentration. I can choose to break concentration on this and make you go back to normal. I have no idea what's going on right now, though, either. So, but yes, there is a HP thing. If you want to explain that to him, you can.
So essentially, when he's polymorphed you into Gabe, you have all of his stats. So you have his HP.
Oh.
So when Gabe's HP is reduced to 0, you turn back into Chips.
Oh,
so
I get double that HP.
Essentially,
I mean, kind of, yeah.
You kind of have an extra life.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, thank God.
With
yes.
playing D&D, you would have already known that.
Mm-hmm.
But I still like,
scaring
the shit out of you.
Yeah,
it was fun for me.
Yeah, I could see that, especially when I said
fun
split
for
this
me,
party.
not fun for you.
Meanwhile, poor Who Am I Again is just sitting down here like wide-eyed stared, just like
So,
talk about scaring the crap out of folk.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that Chips knows that he has an extra life.
Right.
So, character knowledge, you probably would still be trying to,
You think you're gonna die?
You could possibly die.
I think you would know. I think Chips would know that since it's a spell I cast. If I break concentration, you're gonna go back to normal. But I don't. Yeah, you probably don't know.
That's about all he'd probably know. That you could turn the spell off.
Yeah, but you probably if you're probably scared for your life here.
The first time ever.
So I'm proficient at.
You're currently
firearms.
proficient with firearms.
So I have the
you also
shotgun.
do have a gun to your head.
Mhm. So, is Gabe proficient in martial arts as well?
Martial arts?
Yeah.
He's not a monk. No.
He's not a monk.
If anything, he's a gunslinger.
Can you
Okay.
deflect the missile with the
okay.
blaster pointed at your head? I'm just kidding.
So,
Just like chop his neck.
So, at the speed of 1,000 winds, Chips or Gabe takes out the shotgun that he's holding and just shoots him in the face.
So you are pulling your gun on him.
Yeah.
Immediately as you pull the gun, he fires, and it's not going to miss because it is directly on your head. So it's immediately hitting you. I'm just rolling for crit.
Okay.
How loud is it?
Pretty loud.
So I would hear this in the bathroom.
Yeah, and it is a natural 20, by the way.
Well, there goes that polymorph.
Yeah, shit.
40 points of damage.
How much did Gabe had?
He has 45 HP.
Okay, so I'm wounded.
You got
Very bad.
a nasty shot in the head. Surprisingly, Gabe is still alive.
So do I have enough? Oh, go ahead.
So
I'm
you're
gonna-
currently you're recoiling back, and you I want you to roll me a dex save at disadvantage.
Is Dex save the saving throws?
Yes.
Okay. Disadvantage, you say?
Yeah, and Gabe has a +2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not your stats.
Okay. You said disadvantage?
Yes.
7.
As you're recoiling back, you pull the trigger, and the shotgun makes a huge blast, and it hits the roof. So if you didn't hear it before, Finos, you definitely hear it now. Nero,
Yeah, I'm gonna
you hear the
bust
sound of a blast, just kind of faintly.
Can we
I'm gonna-
real time hear it? Like, is it anywhere near us in real life? Like, do we hear anything?
No, you
Okay,
guys
just
are on
making sure.
opposite sides of the base.
Sorry, Finos, go ahead.
So at this point, I'm just gonna say, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" and I'm gonna bust
Hold on,
out
are you
of the
saying this-
bathroom.
Out loud, like in the
Yes.
stall.
100%.
So
Nero,
on
you're-
Nero's
oh, shit,
end,
oh,
I
shit,
just
oh,
hear
shit.
an explosive, faint, and then oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and Nero at first is like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Did he poop?
And, I'm gonna bust out of the bathroom door and be looking for them.
It's they were already heading to the. So you're coming out of that. They were already heading towards the right, and the only way that you can go is straight and then to the right.
I'm gonna I don't have a gun. I'm just gonna run that. I'm just gonna start running that direction.
Okay, you're running that direction. Chips, or as Gabe, you're on the ground, and Josh is like, "Oh, still alive," and he just is got you in his sights. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And
Worst
he
enemy.
kicks the shotgun away. Finos, you see the shotgun slide across the floor, and it
Does it go in Finos' direction?
heads to where Finos is going.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run towards the shotgun and grab it,
Okay,
and then okay, yeah, go ahead.
so
For-
go ahead.
Can I
Chips.
answer? Can I answer his question?
Sure.
Your worst enemy.
All right. What are you doing?
How close am I to him?
You're on the ground. You're prone right now, and he is above you.
So could I take my energy dagger and go like this up into his crotch?
You could throw it at him. Is what you could.
Well, I thought he was standing over me.
He's not directly over you. He's back and has his gun
Oh,
pointed at you.
okay.
He doesn't need to be directly over you if he's got a gun.
Yeah, that's true.
But you
Okay.
could throw it at him.
Can I throw it at him, please?
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
hopefully stagger
Oh
him.
well, I meant to send that to Jest. That's fine.
No one look.
What do
That's supposed to be
oh,
for
what do I roll here? The hit of a dagger.
Yeah, you roll the hit of the
Okay.
dagger. And you're a ranger, so I'm not gonna worry about proficiency whether you could throw it or not. You definitely could. If a
Okay.
rogue can, you can.
I have 13.
13?
Yeah.
What's your plus to hit?
8.
So you rolled a 5?
5. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
I know. I'm not having.
You
Good luck here.
throw the dagger and it and he's just like, nice throw. Finos,
Right.
you can go ahead and pick up the shotgun now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick up the shotgun and I'm just gonna yell as loud as I can. Stay still, you piece of shit! I'm gonna be pointing it at Gabe, not Josh. So I'm pointing it at Chips.
Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Stay still, you piece of shit. Good. Finos, thank you. we'll figure out who this is. Bound him in shackles here. And he tosses you some shackles.
Yeah, yes, sir. I don't know what you mean by any of that. That's okay, but I'll bind him in shackles because I'm very confused. Like, what do you mean who he is? Like, you know who this man is.
This isn't Gabe.
I didn't know Gabe.
Well, that's not him.
You say so. And you obviously tried to throw that dagger at your head. That's not good.
Yeah, I might keep this one actually. And he just pulls it out of the ceiling and he pockets it.
Like it.
You want me to take him to the holding cells?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Let's go.
So, you guys start escorting him back to prisoner holding. Nero, you hear everything, and so now we cut back to Nero and Prilin and Zera. The other guy has left you in the barracks, so now it's just you guys sitting at a table. And Nero, you just heard all of this stuff happen.
You see a few expressions pass over Nero's face. At first, he's just like from the initial thing in the bathroom, and then is there anyone are like is there anything like people around us?
There's a couple people, but they seem to be in their own conversation.
Nero's gonna
paying attention to you.
Lean in closely and says,
Well, it seems that Gabe's cover or self has been compromised, and they are currently being taken to the holding cells. Perhaps we should make sure that the prisoners we have taken there are safe.
and he's like with like a little wink, essentially being like,
We need to get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man.
So, are you guys going to head towards the holding cells?
Yes.
Fantastic. That's where we're going to take a break.
Break.
We'll be back in just a little bit. Don't go away. Stay for the commercials.
Americans, I'm going to do you a favor. Americans, stop.
Oh, yes, this is me. I'm Americans. Apparently she's going to teach me how to say this word.
You okay, ready? Woo.
Okay, woo.
St.
St.
Now, I know you want to say Shire.
I really do. I really want to say Shire.
Yeah, so, sure.
Okay, sure.
Now let's put it all together. Woo. St. Sure.
Worcestershire.
You're doing great. This is amazing.
Stop.
Do it a little bit faster.
Oh, okay, little faster.
Worcestershire.
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 Worcestershire. Fuck! Have you ever felt like you've had no energy like this guy? Who, me? Yeah, you. You should try Rogue Energy. What's Rogue Energy? Well, Rogue Energy is a new supplement that gives you all the energy you need with all the great flavors and no calories and no sugar. And it's easy to make, too. All you need is a 16-ounce glass of water, a scoop of your favorite flavor of Rogue Energy, and then the final step, shake it. Keep shaking. Ultra shake. Hyper shake. Shake it all the way! And now you can try it for yourself. Wow! Don't forget to use promo code Smoking Dragons at checkout for 10% off your order. Get your Rogue today. Listen here, buds. Public service announcement.
or your friendly neighborhood Officer Rico. Now, you all know me. I'm all about donuts and Oreo balls. But what I'm here to talk to you about is a very important case. The Smoking Dragons need your assistance. For just $1 a month, you can have access to the most exclusive Patreon in the world. You will be able to hear such things as the Dragon's Lair podcast, exclusively only coming to Patreon. Nowhere else. Got some great stuff there. You want to hear dragon secrets? It's there. You want to hear personal life stuff from dragons sometimes? It's probably there. Do you want to go in deep with each of the dragons? Just takes $1 a month. And if I were Alyssa Milano, you'd definitely be giving $1 a month. Hell, you'd probably be giving more than $1 a month. But that's okay. The Smoking Dragons only need $1 a month. Sign up on Patreon today to get all the perks. Donate just $1 a month today to help save a dragon in need. Thank you, and good night, and God bless those Oreo balls.
Pokeball? Holy fuck!
Okay.
I'm scared.
Nobody's like,
to-
good.
As
Yeah.
you should be. As you should have been from the very beginning. We have Finos and Josh leading Gabe to the holding cells, and Prilin, Zera, and Nero are currently really close by. So you guys are already waiting at the holding cells. You pass a couple people, but not a lot of people seem to be patrolling the area. There's one guy who's there at the holding cells, and he's just like, you guys here for any particular reason? He's asking you guys, you three.
We're just waiting.
I didn't know we had a halfling amongst our numbers. Interesting.
We're from the other compound. We're just trying to familiarize ourselves with the layout.
Nero's gonna like stand up next to like Zera and just be like,
The council has been slighting on all of us. You got a problem with halflings, my friend?
No, of course not. I'm just saying.
Well, it
So then
kind of
what seems to
like
be the
it.
problem?
Nothing. I
don't like your tone. Apologize.
I'm sorry. I just thought you really short and cute, you know?
Oh.
and Nero's gonna look at Zera like, is that acceptable? Like,
I accept your apology.
Okay. Do you mind watching the prisoners for a second? I gotta go to the bathroom. And he just kind of like scurries away fast, and he's just like flushing. Nero just straight up embarrassed him.
Nero just casually, like nothing happened, just goes back and like leans against the wall next to Zera.
That was a interaction.
Thanks.
And then you see like Nero just kind of like doesn't think about it. He goes,
Of course. No one talks to friends that way.
Aww. We're friends.
And then after Rillin says that, Nero goes, like, wait, what did I just say? Because we've only been together for like a day and a half. You know?
Has been through a lot of shit. To be fair, most people don't go through that much shit in a week.
I've never had friends before.
All right, and then we cut over to Josh, Finos, and Gabe.
So we're just hanging out, trying to look as nonchalant as possible in the holding cell. Just like lean up against the cage.
All right, you guys are walking, and Josh just kind of like presses his blaster pistol just into Gabe's back.
Ouchie.
This is strange. I think a shot to the head would constitute more than ouchies, you know? Why aren't you dead?
I got HP.
What was that?
I got a lot of HP.
What the fuck is HP?
You're right. This is not Gabe. I don't know who this is. This man's weird. He thinks he's obviously, if this is Gabe, he's obviously lost his mind. He's living in a different world or universe.
Must have been corrupted by the council.
Probably.
Get moving, traitorous scum.
Yeah.
You'll pay for that.
Gabe, if that's even your real name, you think we're gonna pay for that? You just wait to see what happens to that tower. And I'm gonna go.
Yeah, what Finos said.
I've always wanted to be on a train, by the way, if you ever need another second, in command.
You know,
obviously it looks like there's a position opening up.
Clearly, yeah. You know what, Finos? You're all right in my book.
Yeah. That's what they always say.
What?
Wait, what do you mean by that? That was oddly ominous.
I don't know. This sounded like something one of my friends Chips would say back in the day, and it just came to my head. I don't know why.
Chips sounds like a good guy. Nothing like this traitorous scum here.
Yeah, this piece of
One
shit.
One day I would like to meet Chips.
You're gonna, you know what you're gonna meet? You're gonna meet a Vernus. What you're gonna meet?
Furnace, you say?
Hell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because you're going there to hell. You know?
I just want to.
I don't know. Maybe terrorists go to hell too.
The real terrorists here. We're just looking out for the
you.
people. For real. How dare you?
We're freedom fighters.
Calling yourself that, Joshua.
I don't even know how you know my fucking name.
You ever think, is it possible that Gabe here's been lost his focus? Maybe it is Gabe and he's just on the wrong path.
No, I've known Gabe for years. This isn't the Gabe I know.
I've known Gabe for, 20 minutes? This is exactly the Gabe I know. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna, nudge him along with my shotgun here. Be like, hurry up.
Gladly.
Finally, something we can agree on. Piece of
Not you, Joshua.
Go fuck yourself, not Gabe.
Okay.
Okay, so real quick. Do I have How far away are we from the holding cells?
You guys are going back down the ramp into the train station.
Okay.
So you don't know exactly how far you are from the holding station, but you are close to where
they we separated.
Through.
Okay.
Question: how long has it been since we all left the train?
Not more than 30 minutes.
Okay.
You said 30?
Yeah, not more than 30.
You can decide when it happened because the duration is only 10 minutes. I can no longer hear what's going on.
Okay.
But I don't know where it cut out.
You would have heard up to Gabe has lost his mind.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just be like, is there a shorter way to these holding cells? This base is kind of a little bit laid out, a little bit different than the other one.
I didn't build it, but this is the quickest way.
Okay. We just gonna throw him in there, let him rot for a bit, let him think about what a piece of shit he is.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go get the second in command, and then I'm gonna have him kill him. And if the second in command isn't available, then I'll get the third in command.
Yeah.
And trust me, you don't want to tangle with her. She's don't know if you've ever met her.
No, I'm like I said, we're from the other base.
So is the Grand Leader okay?
He just told us to get the prisoner over here, keep him safe.
Well,
we did our job.
Yes, you've done that, and you've helped me out too. So, I recommend you for a promotion.
Thank you. Just think, if I didn't have that intestinal distress, who knows what Gabe would have done here with you? Might have saved your life.
I think you did, Finos. I think you did. So you guys are heading down the corridors. He's like, it's just around here.
Oh, just around here? Is there anybody else around?
No.
I'm going to reach into like my pack, and I've got like a water canteen or something, you know? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to cast Polymorph on Joshua, which obviously ends the Polymorph concentration on Gabe. And so he has to make it would be, since I'm assuming he is not willingly going to let this happen.
Right.
What is it? A wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
He fails.
He fails? I want to turn him into a fly and capture him in my water canteen. So, like, not kill him, you know? He's in my, safe.
All right, go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
This fly is going to be flying around, and I hope nobody steps on it if I miss. Yeah, I miss. I mean, I don't even... A sleight of hand. I rolled a 6. So, yeah, 6 altogether.
You're just getting attacked by a fly in your face.
Chips, do not smash this fly, whatever you do.
Smash it.
I was thinking about it.
Don't do it. Here, can you capture it maybe, Chips? Do you have any? Here's my canteen.
Did you, when you put the shackles on me, did you not do a good job so I can break out of them?
Oh yeah, that's true. No, they're probably on there real. Because I was selling it. I wasn't gonna
You can roll an athletics to see if you can break them.
All right.
Because the thing is if he has the key, they polymorphed into him as a fly. Yeah, so I don't.
19.
I mean, you start to, and it does not break though.
But I'm Chip's Dubbo, so I have extra strength, right?
Yes, no, I know. Was that a 19 on the dice or 19
no,
total?
It was 19 total.
That's what I thought. So
Damn.
no, they
I
don't.
can pick
I
it.
tried.
So then,
Oh yeah, my
around-
multi-tool.
Well, you can't exactly use it on your shackles.
Let's get to the holding cells.
You round
This
the
doesn't
corner.
look unusual anymore. So
You round the corner, and the only thing that's unusual is the guy in the in uniform is currently shackled. So you round the corner, and you all reunite. You see Finos with a fly like buzzing around his face.
I'm gonna say,
You
I'm
see
going to
Chips
say,
in handcuffs.
don't smash the fly. That is Joshua. If we can capture him in a jar so that way no one else smashes him, we may be on our way out of here. Can someone help Chips out? I handcuffed him.
I'll go for it. Pick the lock.
Wait. One before that. If I was, what is it called, Gabe, and I was shackled, and then I turned into Chips, wouldn't my wrists and like everything would be bigger? So wouldn't it just bust out automatically?
Processing, loading.
He's thinking. He's debating. He's like,
Or they're just really tight.
No, it's just really
just
tight.
really uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Get the hell these things off me, damn it.
Can
So
sorry.
Rillin's sleight of hand for the lock picking.
Can Nero use his mage hand to attempt to grab the fly? And I will emphasize that his mage hand is invisible, so the fly would not see it coming.
Advantage sleight of hand. The mage hand isn't
20.
strong enough to cause damage.
That is a 19.
30-20.
Okay. Lock picking. The shackles fall off.
Thank you, Ryan. You're a true hero to humanity.
I don't know
And-
about that one anymore.
And the fly. The fly just disappears.
And then Nero's gonna look at Finos and say, what do you want me to do with this Joshua fly?
I plan on giving it to Chips to throw out the window later of the train.
I am confused. Aren't flies capable of flying?
Well, I'll quit thinking about it. It might ruin my canteen, but
Well, and Nero's just like, but what do I do with it now? Not
just
smash it, right?
don't smash it. No, just put it in your pack. It'll be fine for an hour.
Speaking of mage hand, I see what appears to be a small hand with a chicken nugget, or a chip of some kind.
Frito? Yeah.
A Frito, yeah, excellent.
Frito.
I didn't know you could see that.
Chicken nugget of some kind.
I thought it was a doll hand. Play of a doll.
So, quick
Nero's
little
gonna
hold for a second, please. Let's just get
put
this
it
out
in
of
a
our system.
container in his. He's gonna put it in his water skin or his canteen.
She just wants to say hi, and then
Hello.
she'll go back to bed. All right,
Definitely
here.
understand that.
Yep.
Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Aww.
This happens in my other D&D game too. She went to bed like an hour and a half ago. She just randomly showed up in here. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
No need
And
to
we're good.
apologize.
I warned y'all it was gonna happen eventually.
Sorry,
Hey, munchkins be munchkins.
I might keep it in with your permission. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
I
it's
need.
completely fine. It doesn't bother me.
Fantastic. Fuck you, Twitch. Can't hurt me. I got permission.
Yeah.
Pointing the correct way.
Okay, so you put it in your pack, is that what you said?
Yes.
I was distracted.
You lost concentration on the fly.
Oh, nope.
Finos was not distracted. 97 was distracted.
So you have the the fly in the pouch, and you have both Kiel and Isidore in 2 cells opposite each other, and you know the code. What's the code, Prilin?
29492.
You punch it in. And Zera, you punch in the code on the other one. And they are both out now, and your next stop would technically be Atmos. You don't need to be in this base any longer.
How to get out?
Can we get out?
Looks like Gabe and Josh are not going to make that meeting.
Whoops.
Well, I'm gonna say it loudly to Nero's pack and be like, well, Josh for sure isn't.
Can I do a muffled buzz? I don't know
That's
how
pretty good.
that'll translate.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll find out in editing. But yeah, so you head back out the way that you came, back to the train station, and everything looks normal. You can reboard the train, but the only issue is who can drive a train.
Nero looks to Zera and says, "You have been quite skilled with much of the technology here. Would you be able to figure out how to navigate or use the train?"
Can't be too difficult.
All right, so all you got to do is just hop up on the seat, and I'm going to have you roll Arcana.
Stand on the seat, yeah.
Yeah.
She's over there.
You get advantage because it's technology.
That was worse.
Oh.
11.
Okay. You manifest the Palm Pilot, and its metallic tendrils pop out and just hook into the open ports, as with like a USB kind of thing. So just and your Palm Pilot kind of fritzes, and it has corrupted code, but it gives you a couple basic instructions on how to operate the train. It tells you how to make the train go, how to make the train go faster, and go slower. Does not tell you how to make the train stop.
I'll figure that out on the way.
All right, so you know how to drive the train mostly. All that's left is making it go.
These are the go buttons, so yeah, I got that much down pat. All right, everyone in?
Yep.
We going to Atmos? Not going back to the way we came.
No, definitely not going that direction.
Not going back to that crap storm now. As soon as... Sorry, you go.
No, I was just gonna say, just in case you don't figure out how to stop this train, we've only got an hour to decide what we want to do with Joshua here. He can drive a train. If his little fly brain can comprehend what I'm saying right now, if he knows what's good for him, he might learn how to stop this train. Or, if he values his life, we do have a use for him. If he doesn't. Chips is really itching to throw something.
in the front, like main engine or the main I guess like cockpit. I don't think that's the correct term for a train.
Conductor's room.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the engine.
Engine room.
Engine. Okay.
engine.
In the front engine, are you all in that room currently?
Yeah, I am, since I'm up here talking to her, so I have to be for sure.
I would say no.
Trying to talk to Josh, then I guess I have to be there.
So, Rillin isn't there. Chips, are you there?
Yeah.
Or would you be sitting with Rillin?
I'm I was picturing myself up there, but
okay,
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So okay, most of you are up here then. You see out of the window of the train a figure walking down the ramp who is much different looking than everybody else. And this person looks heavily augmented and is walking towards the train, and you see them pull something out, and you see an energy whip come out, and they are walking towards the train intently.
We have to go.
Yeah. So long as everyone's in, Zera's gonna hit the go button. Yeah, we can figure out the rest of it along the way.
All right, as you hit the go button, you hear the alarm. And the person who's heavily augmented begins to Terminator 2 sprint at you.
Oh, really?
No.
I think you need to be in the front.
Faster.
And as you leave the station, you're going along and you believe that you're okay, but I want everybody to roll me a perception check.
Oh, did Rillin end up running to the front? Nero yelled it.
23.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Nero?
10.
Okay. Rillin and Chips, you hear on that sounds like it's coming from the back of the train.
Guys, I think that creature just boarded us.
I'm not with the group, so.
Go check it out. I gotta figure out how to stop this thing once we get there.
Just stand up.
Everyone except for Zera should come with, and maybe we should bring the Fly Man, Jeff Goldblum, with us.
Nero just looks and says,
well, why can't we just pull a thing from their playbook?
and then like he's gonna look down at the interlinks between the trains, between the cars.
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually.
Nice. Let's fucking do it.
I would suggest doing that with your mage hand. Well, it probably couldn't grab it. It might be too heavy to separate.
How fast are we going right now?
We could do it together.
It's you're currently speeding up, so you're progressively going from 0 to 300 to 600 to 900 and then to 1,000 miles per hour.
Can I do something stupid?
Please.
Yeah.
Can I investigate the sound?
Sure.
Should I go back towards them?
Yeah,
I'm not in the
definitely
same
can.
room. I don't know what everyone else is talking about, so I was trying to think what Rillin would do.
Okay, really.
So he'd be like, what the hell is that?
Go ahead
investigation?
and start. You just walk back there.
Okay, yeah.
So you go from the first car that's attached to the main engine, that go into the second car, and then as you're about to head to the third car, roll perception.
Okay. Nat 20.
You hear something clink, 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 and then you see a piece of something just cut through the door before you're about to go there. You instinctively jump back and so you are the ones the Grand Leader talked about.
Are there any buttons that I can push that disconnect carts?
Well, we don't know where Prilin is at the moment.
Yeah.
Zera's
just studying the
buttons.
patch panel, though. Really, she's just gonna.
Prilin is gonna. Is it like? Do I know that who this is? Or no?
This is just a heavily augmented woman with an energy. Whip.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Do any of the rest of us know that there's someone here yet, or are they just hanging around in the control room?
The only people who heard the noise was Prilin and Chips.
I did mention it, though.
But Chips did mention that he thinks that you guys may have been boarded.
Yeah.
So just like Brilin's gonna be like walking backwards towards like the door and just be like, "Hey man, I don't know what you're talking about. I was just taking a nap." And then you jumped on and it fucking started going. I don't even know what's happening right now.
Deception.
Yeah. Okay. 28.
That's a good roll.
I got a +10, baby.
Well, then we have traitors on board.
Oh no.
We need to go capture them.
Okay.
What's
Blaster.
your operating number?
492.
Deception.
Did we hear any of this in the front?
No, you guys are currently walking
17.
towards the back.
Okay.
17. A lot lower.
492. Okay. Come with me, 492. Stay behind me. And she moves forward and opens the door to the second car, as you guys are now in the first car. And you don't see Prilin.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Nero's gonna be like,
I suppose we need to push further. They have to be here somewhere.
You guys got this covered?
We'll call if we don't. You just make sure we don't do what we did last time on a train.
Right.
Can I don't know, because I'm not good with these things. Cast Pass Without a Trace to hide myself?
Okay, so
you know Pass Without Trace?
Yes.
With Wood Elf
nice.
magic.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't use magic at all ever, so I am very unsure of it. That's why I'm asking.
You definitely can, especially if you're behind her.
Yeah.
She's not really going to notice. So you can go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace, and then you're going to attempt to stealth.
Yeah.
And just kind of like leave her behind, essentially. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Stealth roll, okay. $24.
That's adding the +10?
No.
Because Pass Without a Trace gives you a +10 in stealth.
Okay, so
34.
34.
Wow. Yeah, you just, as she goes to the door, you just stay behind.
At this moment, like, I'm gonna kind of read the room and see that everybody's very on edge, because Prilin's not in this train, and I'm gonna grab our dear friend Joshua Fly, and I'm gonna say, "Sorry, Chips," and I'm gonna toss the thing out the window, the jar. I can't lose concentration and have another person pop up, you know, it just can't happen.
So you toss him out the window and forget and stop concentrating?
Yep.
Do we see him explode?
Oh gosh.
He's in a canteen, and you throw the canteen out the window, and you see for a moment this guy bursts out of the canteen. He's like got cuts all over him from breaking through this canteen, and then you hear him say, "Fuck!"
Fuck!
Feel a little bit bad about it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, but
It is what it is.
I have faith that Zera can stop this train.
I know I can hold on if we crash again.
And so you, as you guys now, Rillin, you don't see what's happening.
Yeah.
So you guys head to the door to the second car, open the door to the second car. The heavily augmented woman is standing right in the doorway. And she goes, "There you are." Ah! And she's going to attempt to energy whip, and it cuts through the top of the train. And you all have to make a dex save. And Zera, go ahead and give me a Arcana roll, please.
22.
Okay, Chips, you save.
So 17.
22.
Okay, 22 for the Arcana roll. Fantastic. You've now learned pretty much everything else there is to know about the train. Nero, you save. Finos, what was your dex save?
6.
You are impacted by this energy whip, and it cuts a little bit into your chest, and you have a gaping wound, and you will be losing 8 HP every 6 seconds that goes by.
Fuck.
But also initially taking 23 points of damage. And you have a gaping wound that is you're losing stuff.
Yeah.
And you are knocked back. And Zera, you now know that there is a control for each specific car that if you want to disengage it, you can. You know how to stop the train, all that stuff. You pretty much know all the controls for the train.
Okay. Before I hide, I want to just use the doorway to sort of obscure most of myself and see what's going on and see where people are. And if Duty Face is in their own cart, I'm gonna smash a button. If they're with everyone else, then obviously I'm gonna keep it together.
So what you see the whip come down and hit Finos, and he flies back and he hits the ground in the second train car. In the first train car. She is in the second train car, and Chips and Nero back up, and they're in the first train car. You still don't see Rillin.
If I don't see Rillin, I'm not pushing the button. So then I'm gonna hide.
Before I say anything, what's Rillin doing?
Rillin, you would have heard the whip come through the top and impact something.
Yeah. I was going to try and stealthily hit a bitch.
Oh, so you're gonna go up behind her and hit her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd do that.
How exactly are you planning to hit her?
I don't know if I think it is. Let me look at my stuff real quick. See what I have.
I love the terminology though. Sneak up and hit a bitch.
I mean, probably use the blaster since I already had it out.
Okay, where are you gonna shoot her?
I'm gonna aim for her head. All right. Well, do I know like augmentation wise, like where is a good spot to like actually aim for?
The fleshy bit is on her, like right at the back of her right leg, so like right at the knee.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only flesh that you could see. Her head seems to be almost fully augmented on the outside, so
probably not best to aim for the head then. Aim for fleshy bit below the leg or something. I don't know. Try.
All right. You don't have proficiency with firearms, so you're just going to be doing a straight dex roll. So it's a +5 to hit. I believe your dex is +5.
30. My dexterity is +8.
Not the.
Oh nope. Shit, I'm looking at the wrong thing. +5. Yeah. I didn't scroll up all the way.
You're good.
Yep. Nat 20.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You pull the blaster and it hits her right in the back of the leg, and she kneels down, and she is now like kind of like on the ground, just like taking a knee. And what do you do next? There's only like a little bit of space that you can try to get in front of her.
Yeah.
But you'll have to jump over her.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to jump over her, and then with my daggers. Is there like any front part of her face that's exposed, like fleshy, or is it all?
Well, like, you didn't really get that good of a look at her.
Yeah.
But maybe an eye.
Okay. I'll use my try to jump over her with my daggers and stab her with my daggers in her eyes.
Okay, so you could get one eye, because the other eye is mechanical.
Okay, so one. I suppose if Prilin didn't know, it would be like an attempt for both. Which one landed?
All right, go ahead and give me an acrobatics roll first.
Yes. Whatever 18 plus 8 is.
26.
Thank you.
So you start running and you hop over. Now give me a dagger stab.
So it's
just your regular 2 hit with a dagger.
19
hits. So you jump over and you stab her right in the eye, and she's and she recoils back and she falls prone. You roll into the first train car.
Mm-hmm.
Zera, you now see everybody in the first train car.
Smack that disconnect.
Zera hits the button, and you immediately gain distance from this train car, and you see it just be off in the distance. It completely gets farther and farther and farther until you're clear of it, and then you hear, and you see like a little flash of light.
Oh, I'm not doing too well.
Finos, you've currently lost 16 HP.
I'm really not doing too well.
Nero's kind of distracted by Rillin. He's like, "Oh my, how did you do that?" And then he hears that, and Nero goes, "Oh!" And he's gonna go over and he's going to cast Healing Word. Let's see what level. Does he look bad?
It's bad.
All right. I guess we're casting this at 3rd level. Finos, my boy. What's my modifier? +5. Let's go. Ah. 9 plus 6. 15. 3 plus 5. 15 plus 8 is 23 points of damage, or 23 points of healing. Not damage, please.
Death.
Finos, you look hurt. Slap.
We're splitting it 4 ways. Anybody else want to make it 3? So you cast Healing Word, and the gash just, and it just heals right up.
Whew.
Who is
Nice.
that?
It was but a flesh wound.
Well, I'm assuming from the appearance and the augmentations that was the third in command.
Well,
Maybe I don't know that. I don't know.
You don't
Actually, I don't think I was
necessarily
there.
No,
I'm
you
just
weren't.
taking I wasn't there. Never mind.
you see Nero kind of
That's a
standing,
brave
looks around and
thing.
goes,
Well, seems like Prilin and Zera saved the day this time.
I
Well,
hold my hand up for a high five.
You have
Yeah,
to go
Zero
up- you have to
jumps.
go up to the front, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna walk over there and be like, not you, Chips. You already got it. Oh, wait, hold on. Go down. A low 5.
I'll say to Zera, I really, really hope you figured this train out because I threw Joshua out the window.
Oh yeah, nah, I've got it covered. It's all good, mate.
I figured you would.
Of course, this is simple engineering compared to what I create.
It honestly looks very complicated. I'm glad you're here.
do we know how long it's going to take to get to the next place?
It's going to take about 4 hours.
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but I know for the sake of time is after everything settles down, Nero's going to look at Zera and say,
We didn't get the chance to talk or ask, but it seemed that when we were at the the station earlier, there was something amiss or something important to you. What is your stake in all of this?
to be fair, you don't have to answer that now.
Look, if I'm honest, I was just in it for the payday originally. But now, this is like a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, obviously. Like I said, the paycheck makes sense. I just can't believe Pa lied to me. I mean, he almost got sent away for forever. I can't. He wouldn't have kept it. I can't believe he would have. Well, I have a knack with, thingamabobs and stuff and things. It comes to me from my family. I've always been tinkerers, always been good at making stuff. We just kind of do. It's what we feel we need to do. Usually it's to help people, and I guess Pa thought he was. Ma was on board, of course, so, it can't have been too bad. Honestly, I thought they were looking into, like, fertilizer stuff for Atmos and for, helping with the greenery and all. He stumbled upon something else completely different, though. It should never have been that destructive. It was meant to help. He would never do anything so hurtful. He discovered I guess you could say it's a compound. Just a tiny drop of this stuff. What happened to Ron is, small. Very, very small compared to what this could do. If you're catching my drift. It's not going to be good if whatever else is planned happens, it won't just be the tower. It'll be so much more. I don't think they even know what they've got. So I guess now I'm in it to claim a family name. Last thing I want is this getting out. Not like we're popular, but it's certainly not fun to be the dregs of society. Shamed for killing millions. That'd take a while to get rid of out of the history books, I think, yeah. It's not the kind of thing that you want to be credited with discovering. Or at least not for us, anyway.
And are you personally familiar with this compound?
Nah. Nah, they wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I mean, for obvious reasons. I know I'd say that I'm good at making things, but I can be a bit clumsy sometimes, if I'm honest.
Oh,
So,
Nero's gonna
Nah,
smile,
touched.
and you hear him kind of scoff, and he just says,
Strange that we all seem to be where we need to be.
and then he looks at Zera, and he goes,
Someone who needs to clear their family's name with their expertise, skill.
looks at Prilin,
Someone who's on their own path of redemption.
then he looks at Finos, and he says,
Someone who's trying to be themselves. Make a name for who they are without being under the thumb of a creator.
and then he kind of like gestures to himself,
Clearing the name of the goddess. And showing all of Mithos and beyond her light.
and then he looks at Chips and says,
And whatever you want.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Vengeance for Ron Jenkins and so much more.
Beautiful.
love you, Chips.
And that's where we're going to end the session. What a beautiful way to send off this episode here. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you guys for putting on an incredible performance as always. I mean, each episode just keeps getting better, keeps getting funnier. Oh my God. It's a hell of a good time. And I'm really happy that we all decided to do this. Like, it's like, I mean, for the first episode, I said this, but now it's just like every episode further is just like further reaffirming the action to bring this together and make this happen. This is amazing. The next group that goes after this for the next one is gonna have a tough time beating this one, because this is magic. This is magic right here. It's beautiful.
Team magic.
Yes. But there are 20 sides to every story. Come and be a part of ours. Thank you. Good night. We love you. Stay safe. We'll see you around.